Egypt is regarded as the oldest tourist destination in the world, with a rich past that dates back to the beginning of civilization. For thousands of years, tourists have been captivated by the African nations that have awe-inspired temples and pyramids. Welcome to Around the World. Today, we'll be looking at the best places to visit in Egypt. Are you a fan of our channel? Be sure to subscribe to Around the World and ring the bell to be notified about our latest videos. Travelers are drawn to Egypt's natural charms, even though the majority of visitors come to see its historic sites. While a trip through the Sahara can take travelers to a cool oasis, the Red Sea shore is well known for its coral reefs and beach resorts. Number 10. Hergada. Hergada used to be a modest, unassuming fishing community near the Red Sea with a number of sandy beaches. The resort town has developed into one of the most popular tourist attractions in Egypt and is now hardly recognizable from its former self. Hergada is well known for its diving options and has more than 100 different hotels, many of which border the coastline. Number 9. Alexandria. Alexandria, Egypt's main port and transportation hub, is situated on the Mediterranean Sea coast. The city, which Alexander the Great founded in 331 BC, was once regarded as the crossroads of the globe. Devastating earthquakes devastated many of Alexandria's most renowned historical structures, including a library that contained more than 500,000 books. The city is no longer the vibrant, cosmopolitan place it once was, but it is nevertheless worthwhile to visit for its many cultural attractions and hints of its past. Number 8. Mount Sinai. According to legend, Moses received the Ten Commandments from God on Mount Sinai, which is situated in the center of the Sinai Peninsula. Although there is not much archaeological evidence to back up this claim, the mountain is nevertheless a well-known destination for pilgrims and is the location of St. Catherine's Monastery. One of the oldest monasteries in the world, the Greek Orthodox monastery dates back to the 6th century. Number 7. Siwa Oasis. Siwa Oasis, which is located close to Egypt's western border, was culturally distinct from the rest of Egypt until the late 19th century. Travelers visit the oasis on a regular basis to take advantage of the city's numerous freshwater springs, wander through miles of palm groves, and study the city's historic mud-built forts and Siwa Greco-Roman artifacts. Number 6. Yahushua. On the west bank of the Nile, some 25 miles south of Cairo, in the desert town of Luxor. It is a more serene and remote spot to observe several very huge pyramids than Giza. There are a lot fewer visitors, much shorter lines, and much less bother. The Bent Pyramid and the Red Pyramid, both built in Luxor under the rule of Pharaoh Sneferu, are examples of pyramids. Number 5. Sharm el-Sheikh. At the southernmost point of the Sinai Peninsula sits the well-known beach resort of Sharm el-Sheikh. It is one of the best diving locations in the world and is popular with package tourists and divers. Tours by jeep, camel, or quad bike can also be booked by hotels and travel firms in Sharm el-Sheikh. Snorkeling, outings to Nabuk, jeep excursions to the colorful canyon, and overnight excursions to Mount Sinai and St. Catherine's Convent are a few of the most well-liked day trips. Number 4. Aswan. Aswan, the southernmost city in Egypt, is a medium-sized metropolis north of Lake Nasser. Aswan serves as the jumping-off point for excursions to the Falah and Kapsha temples, as well as to the Second Sun Temple of Ramses II at Abu Simbel in the south, despite having fewer antiquities than Luxor. Between Aswan and Luxor, it serves as the greatest starting place for excursions to the temples of Kam, Ombo, and Edfu. Number 3. Cairo. Egypt's modern capital, Cairo, is a bustling metropolis with a long and violent past and is situated close to the mouth of the Nile River Delta. Modern Cairo, which was constructed close to the historic city of Memphis, is a popular starting place for trips up the Nile and investigations of the Giza pyramids. Just beyond the city's boundaries, visitors can get a close-up view of the treasure of two rare, as well as mummies and other relics from Egypt's ancient history at the famed Egyptian Museum in Tahrir Square. Number 2. Luxor. Amazing ancient monuments are placed against the verdant environment of Luxor. The current city of Luxor is located on the east bank of the Nile, while Thebes, the ancient capital, is located on the west bank. The Nile meanders leisurely across the region. The once glorious historic city serves as a kind of outdoor museum for visitors now. On the east bank of Luxor are the well-known Karnak temples, and on the west bank lie the valleys of the kings and queens. Number 1. Giza. The most well-known ancient site in the world is likely the Giza necropolis, which is close to the southern suburbs of Cairo. The pyramids and the Sphinx at the foot of the Giza plateau are considered Egypt's national symbols. Khufu, his second training son Khafre, and his grandson Menkaure constructed them over the course of 3 generations. A multitude of smaller satellite buildings, including queen pyramids, causeways, and temples, are present in addition to these major monuments. Do you agree with our picks? Check out these other videos for great travel destinations, and be sure to subscribe and click the bell to be notified about our latest videos.